by Cliff rolled on paper. The road to the Cruiserweight final in the World Boxing Super Series runs through the number 1 seed, WBO titleist Alexander Usyk. Usyk did what he was expected to, defeating Marco Huck in his quarterfinal contest on September 9. Now we find out who he will face in the semifinals. WBC belt holder Briedis will be fighting in his home country against a fighter whose career seemed already finished in any big way. Mike Perez went from promising heavyweight hopeful to forgotten man when Alexander Povetkin stopped him in one round in 2015. Dropping over 40 pounds in the ensuing 2 years, Perez returned to the ring in June and has a chance to resurrect his career this weekend. Briedis has a chance to make people ask what Perez was doing in the field. Let's go the report card. The Ledger Briedis-perez 32 title WBC Cruiserweight 2017 present. First attempted defense previous titles non-861 weight 198 1/2 pounds. Hails from Riga, Latvia. Record 220, 18 record in title fights 10 WBSS seed 3 current former world champions titleists faced Marco Huck UD12 vs. Mike Perez 31 title previous titles non-861 weight 197 1/4 pounds. Hails from Cork, Ireland. Born in Cuba. Record 22-21, 14 KO, 1 Kabir. Record in major title fights. First title opportunity seat on Sedetker and former world champions titleists faced Alexander Povetkin TKO by 1 Povetkin, a former WBA subtitleist. Grades: pre-fight speed, Briedis-perez; pre-fight power, Briedis-perez; pre-fight defense, Briedis-perez; pre-fight intangibles, Briedis-perez. Tournament format. For those unfamiliar with the structure of the WBSS, only the top 4 fighters were seeded. The 4 seeded fighters, in order, are Usyk, IBF titleist Murad Gassiev 240, 17 KO, WBC titleist Maris Briedis 220, 18 KO, and Dordicos 210, 20 KO. Seeded fighters were allowed to select their opponent from the unseeded pool, with the exception of Gassiev, who will fulfill a mandatory against unseeded former titleist Krzysztof Wlodarczyk 53-31, 37 KO, and the 4th seeds got what was left. Next in the bracket as noted above, Usyk awaits the winner and would be favored over either fighter. The Ukrainian Olympic gold medalist is a talented boxer puncher with a smart jab, getting more comfortable sitting down on his power shots. Recent form: Briedis arrived earlier this year with his title win over Huck. While Huck has shown to be on the backside of a long career, Briedis' dominating win still merits credit. He showed off some good, subtle head movement, deft short counter-punching, and a nice jab. How that will play against the southpaw Perez remains to be seen. It also remains to be seen just what Perez has at cruiserweight. His June return was over in seconds, when he scored a knockdown moments into the fight, only for his foe to rise injured, limping, and unable to go on. Perez looks fantastic physically. He is in the best shape of his career. However, he hasn't been in a competitive professional fight in over 2 years. Povetkin, and he wasn't that competitive there. Both men have fought at heavyweight, with Briedis scoring a knockout of former title challenger Manuel Char, with Perez having contested there for most of his 9 years in boxing. Let's be honest, we have no idea what Perez will look like here, or what he has left. We just know he's in shape. The pick Perez had a little bit of buzz going for a bit after winning the UK prizefighter tournament, a decision over Travis Walker, and a near-tragic defeat of Magomed Abdusalamov. He struggled, and perhaps got lucky receiving a draw against rugged Carlos Takam, and the unraveling followed soon after. Perez has the skill to give Briedis a run, assuming he isn't covered in rust, but it's hard to pick an upset over an undefeated titleist at home against a guy who no one has seen do anything of note in years. Briedis has been more active, is more tested at cruiserweight, and has the choice to reach the semi-finals. Fans who want to tune in online can do so at approximately 500 p.m. EDT at worldboxingsuperseries.com. Schedule tickets Skudryshav direct. Customers can tune in at 700 p.m. EDT on tape delay. Report card and staff picks 2017 3715. Cliff Rold is the managing editor of Boxing Scene, a founding member of the Transnational Boxing Rankings Board, and a member of the Boxing Writers Association of America. He can be reached at email protected tags Maris Briedis vs. Perez Mike Perez.